What's the intel, ladies and gentlemen? It's Ender, and welcome back to D&DWatch. This is the series where I take an Overwatch hero and try to build them within Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Assuming you already have a basic knowledge of the games and a few of the rulebooks, you can jump right in and follow along. I'll tell you the books you need to get started along with each hero. With that, let's jump right in. This week's hero is... TRACER. TRACER is a cheery, amusing Englishwoman and ex-pilot. Her chrono accelerator lets her blink in and out of sticky situations in an instant, and her recall lets her retcon literally anything that's happened to her in the prior 5 seconds. This build requires a player's handbook as well as Xanthar's guide to everything. Here's how to build her. For the purposes of this build, TRACER is a Horizon Walker Ranger multi-classed into Fighter. Assuming your character is level 20, they should be Horizon Walker Ranger 19, Fighter 1. For the race, pick Variant Human. For the background, choose Soldier. TRACER's alignment is lawful to neutral good. I'll have her full backstory in the description. Her starting stats, including racial abilities, are as follows. Strength is 9, Dexterity is 16, Constitution is 11, Intelligence is 13, Wisdom is 15, Charisma is 14. This system uses the standard array. Her final stats are as follows. Strength is 19, Dexterity is 20, Constitution is 12, Intelligence is 13, Wisdom is 20, and Charisma is 14. Her equipped feat is Crossbow Expert. Crossbow Expert ignores the reloading property of crossbows, makes sure that an engagement distance of 5 feet does not impose disadvantage, and it allows you to use a hand crossbow in your offhand. For your proficiencies, take Athletics, Insight, Intimidation, Perception, and Stealth at first level. You'll gain Persuasion later on. Note that Athletics and Intimidation are already given to you by your soldier background. For your starting equipment, take leather armor, 2 short swords, an explorer's pack, a longbow, and a quiver of 20 arrows. One thing to note is once you hit 4th level, get 2 hand crossbows. This is where the character actually begins to become TRACER. Your key spells for this class are as follows. Cure Wounds, which you can use on yourself as part of your recall. Misty Step, which is essentially an instant teleportation and can be used as your blink. Etherealness is the movement part of your recall, which is part of your Horizon Walker Ranger spells. Haste is a sort of blink, where it's not actual teleportation, but you do get a bonus to your AC. Hail of Thorns is basically a variation on the Pulse Pistol. Lightning Arrow is a sort of Pulse Bomb. And Conjure Volley is a seriously powerful Pulse Bomb. Here are the key attributes by level. At level 1, Ranger 1, take Constructs as your favorite enemy. At level 2, Ranger 1, Fighter 1, take Archery, Defense, or 2-weapon fighting if the bonus applies to range attacks as your fighting style. You also get Second Wind at this level, which essentially allows you to recall health. At level 3, Ranger 2, Fighter 1, you gain access to spellcasting, which will allow you to cast Cure Wounds and Hail of Thorns. At level 4, Horizon Walker Ranger 3, Fighter 1, you gain the Horizon Walker Archetype. This gives you access to Horizon Walker Magic, Protection from Evil and Good at 3rd level, and Planar Warrior, which is essentially a 1d8 Hunter's Mark. At level 5, Horizon Walker 4, Fighter 1, you get your first ability score improvement. Take the Variant Human version, add 1 to your Wisdom, 1 to your Constitution, take the Crossbow Expert feat, and take Persuasion as your proficiency. At level 6, Horizon Walker 5, Fighter 1, you get extra attack and your Horizon Walker Magic upgrades to give you Misty Step, which is your blink. At level 8, Horizon Walker 7, Fighter 1, you gain Ethereal Step, which is the movement part of your recall. At level 9, Horizon Walker 8, Fighter 1, you gain your second ability score improvement. Put 2 points into Dex. At level 12, Horizon Walker 11, Fighter 1, you gain Distant Strike, which allows you to teleport before attacks. At level 13, Horizon Walker 12, Fighter 1, you gain your third ability score improvement. Put 2 points into Wisdom. At level 15, Horizon Walker 14, Fighter 1, you gain Vanish. This allows you to use the hide action as a bonus action on your turn, should you wish to do so. At level 16, Horizon Walker 15, you gain Spectral Defense, which gives you resistance to all of 1 attack's damage. At level 17, Horizon Walker 16, you gain an ability score improvement. Put 2 into Dex. Finally, at level 20, Horizon Walker 19, you get your final ability score improvement. Put 2 into Wisdom.